There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Children have a lesson adults should learn: to not be ashamed of failing, but to get up and try again. Most of us adults are so afraid, so cautious, so safe, and therefore so shrinking and rigid and afraid, that it is why so many humans fail. Most middle-aged adults have resigned themselves to failure. Negative results are just what I want. They're just as valuable to me as positive results. I can never find the thing that does the job best until I find the ones that don't. Would you like me to give you a formula for success? It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failure. You are thinking of failure as the enemy of success, but it isn't at all. You can be discouraged by failure, or you can learn from it, so go ahead and make mistakes. Make all you can. Because remember, that's where you will find success. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. You build on failure. You use it as a stepping stone. Close the door on the past. You don't try to forget the mistakes, but you don't dwell on it. You don't let it have any of your energy or any of your time or any of your space. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. No human ever became interesting by not failing. The more you fail and recover and improve, the better you are as a person. Ever meet someone who's always had everything work out for them with zero struggle? They usually have the depth of a puddle, or they don't exist. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. When I was young, I observed that 9 out of 10 things I did were failures, so I did 10 times more work. You have to be able to accept failure to get better. Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Failure should be our teacher, not our undertaker. Failure is delay, not defeat. It is a temporary detour, not a dead end. Failure is something we can avoid only by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something. But I can't accept not trying. I think you have to try and fail, because failure gets you closer to what you're good at. The secret of life is to fall 7 times and to get up 8 times. The one who falls and gets up is stronger than the one who never tried. Do not fear failure, but rather fear not trying. The difference between average people and achieving people is their perception of and response to failure. The master has failed more times than the beginner has tried. It is the true nature of mankind to learn from mistakes, not from example. Making mistakes simply means you are learning faster.